Today I want to talk about GitHub Copilot Labs, what it is and why you should use it. So let's start with what is GitHub Copilot Labs. It's a VS Code extension for experimental applications of GitHub Copilot. We know that Copilot is a pair programmer and it's being used by majority of the developers as of now. So what is then Copilot Labs? The name is pretty self-explanatory. It's like it's intended to be experimental in nature. So based on the suggestions the Copilot team is getting, they are building new features, but they are not launching it to a wider audience. They are just exposing it or making it available so that developers can try it out and they can get feedback. But like I'll show you, these features are really cool and you should definitely give it a try. So let me start with how you can start using it. So when you go to VS Code and you go to extensions, if you say GitHub Copilot or just say Copilot, you will see the option of uh, Copilot Labs, and you can basically install it and then it will ask you to log in, and you can follow the process and get it installed. Now once you install it, then you will see this option GitHub Copilot Labs. I have a simple file here. It's pretty straightforward. It's a map in JavaScript. Now please note, some of these features will work with JavaScript and TypeScript for now, but they are experimental in nature, so they'll be adding more languages pretty soon. Now, if I want to say understand this code, generate tests, or play around with it, then I can use GitHub Copilot Labs. If you see, uh, it has quite a few features here. Like, it can explain you what the code is doing, so you can ask it to explain, and like you can ask Copilot. The important feature I feel, which I liked, is like this language translation feature. Now you can convert this code to a language of your choice. For example, if I wanted to convert to Python, I can ask Copilot to do that and it will give me the corresponding code in the other language. So this is a really cool feature, and you can pretty much see it has all the languages which you may require or which you may be working with. So this is a really great feature, and one of the reasons I'm interested in this Copilot Labs. The other thing is, say for example, I have this code and I want to make it more readable. So you'll see brushes section here. If you just click on readable, you will see it will convert it to a corresponding code which is more readable. It's more standardized. Now obviously it may not be perfect. If you give it another shot, it may give you another version of the code. So the results may vary, but you will get an idea what is happening, and if you can follow or use one of the suggestions. You can also kind of try out other features like adding types if you are using TypeScript. So you have this JavaScript code, but then now types have been added, which makes your life very easy for those of you who are working with TypeScript and JavaScript. You can also debug it, fix the bugs, and the other cool feature is test generation. So you can select this and just say suggest a new test, and it will generate a test for you. So although these are experimental features, but still they are helpful for development purpose. So I'll suggest give it a shot and see if it helps you out.